We are the Cool Kids, sponsored by Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, the podcast. Make sure you check it out. If you're a boxing fan, then you probably just watched a pay-per-view with Terence Crawford versus Madrimov, and it was definitely good. Boxing event was held in Los Angeles at the BMO Stadium, and it definitely was a stacked fight card tonight. I mean, just look at the fight card. You had Pitbull Cruz, you had Andy Reis, you had Terence Crawford. This boxing event brought out so many celebrities and so many boxers from the past. Mike Tyson was in the building. Another former world champion that was in the building was Roberto Duran. You might know him from the 80s if you're a boxing fan from that era. Just too many to name. You had Alicia Keys in the building sitting next to Swiss Beats, and they had some dope jackets on. I love it. Now, if you know me, then you know I love fashion, I love music. I'm definitely going to try to find these jackets in the store. This fight even brought out NBA All-Star that plays for the LA Clippers, James Harden. I mean, I can go on for days on how many celebrities was in the building for this fight. Before we talk about the fights, let me go ahead and just tell you, this event had everything. They gave away a brand new electric car at this event. You can actually tell by looking around at the crowd that the crowd was confused. They're like, wait, what's going on here? What's going on? They even had a performance at this event that's on the same level as a Super Bowl halftime show. It was epic. Now, the performance that I'm talking about that took place tonight, it was by Slim Shady, aka M. I love the performance. I give it a 10 out of 10. I would go see him. Now, let's go ahead and start talking about some of the fights that took place tonight. One of the fights that I actually enjoyed watching was Pitbull Cruz versus newcomer Venezuela. Now, let me say this. Everybody had Pitbull Cruz winning this fight, but he actually lost this fight. In this fight, you had a boxer versus a brawler, and his opponent was not intimidated. After watching this fight, I feel like the judges actually got this fight right. Pitbull Cruz lost this fight, and this guy came in with a game plan. Now, let's talk about Andy Reis. He made his return after being out of the ring for 3 years. Now, say what you want to say about Andy Reis, but he definitely put on a good performance after 3 years. This fight would actually shock the crowd and end in a draw. I had Andy Reis winning. In my honest opinion, there definitely will be a rematch between these two in the future. Just wait on it. Now, let's talk about the main event. This fight was probably the fight of the decade, even the fight of the year. Now, I know I actually say that a lot, but I kid you not, this fight was really good. I gave it a 10 out of 10. In my honest opinion, this was a very competitive fight. This fight could have went either way for Terence Crawford or Madrimov. If you go back and watch this fight, there were some really big shots landing in this fight. Madrimov had a right hand that landed all night in this fight. And Terence Crawford had 2 vicious uppercuts. If you didn't know who Madrimov was before this fight, you know now. Watching this fight was like watching 2 really good chess players play. They went back and forth all night. Now, a lot of people was thinking that this wasn't going to be a close fight because of the difference in records, but this guy, Madrimov, had 300 amateur fights. That's insane. Madrimov had a unique style that made the fight kind of hard for Terence Crawford. But you can tell after a few rounds, Terence Crawford figured that style out and let his hands go. I mean, I knew it was going to be a good fight, but I didn't think it was going to be this good. This was champion versus champion, and Terence Crawford proved to the world he's the best pound-for-pound fighter. I mean, this fight was so good, I actually had Madrimov winning this fight. But I think Terence Crawford closed the deal by winning the 11th round and the 12th round in this fight. But Terence Crawford made history tonight by going to another division and becoming a new champion. Terence Crawford can now add WBA Super Welterweight champion to his resume.